Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. This is, I think, the last chance we're gonna have to get her. Well, you guys are gonna have to get her. I will not be participating in this summoning event that is coming up this Saturday. We're gonna have summoning event starting from Thursday, the 2x starting from Thursday this time instead of Friday. So we're gonna have 2 days of 2x, 10x starting from Thursday, and then 2x, 10x on Saturday. Different champions though. We currently have the progressive for the Monster Hunter champions. This collaboration will end, I believe, on the 3rd of the month, the 3rd of March. So until then, you have some chances to still get these Monster Hunter champions. Are you gonna completely miss out on not having these? Not really. We're gonna have more champions in the future, being very strong and useful in all areas of the game. I bet that will be the case. Probably this year will mark the 1000 champions in Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not sure, guys, if they introduce the new faction this year, because we still have a spot for one more faction. There's going to be so many champions in there, plus whatever they add every month, plus the mythicals, plus the Unity champions. Probably going to have the 1000th champion coming into Raid. And is that going to be like a super mythical? I don't know. Just speculating. But yes, progressive chances are going on now for the Monster Hunter champions. I don't have a lot. I don't care so much to summon for him. This Thursday, we're going to have the Asalin guy being offered. So Thursday, Friday, it's going to be 2x, 10x. This guy will be offered up for grabs. It all depends, though, if you want to get him. It all depends how often you use your Battle Lords. And then after that, we're going to have the Archer offered on Saturday and Sunday. I do have the Archer, and I wanted to do a showcase today for you guys a little bit as part of the video. Maybe you want to see, maybe not. I haven't really played with her because I was saving the summon for when the CVC came and skilled her up. Also got her masteries and equipped her with a Merciless set. So I'm still not sure about the Merciless set on her. I just want to see her damage potential coming through, plus the fact that she's going to be wearing a 4 set bonus, which decreases her random skill cooldown, plus the ignore defense. The attack doesn't do anything for her. And the Rathalos is only a 1 piece right here, which gives me a little bit of extra crit rate. I'm running very low stats like 4.3k defense, 248 crit damage. I'm just testing out the Merciless on her. Just want to see on how this works on her, especially because of the lower cooldowns that she has, like 3 turn cooldowns. Sounds very, very nice for her, plus the Terminator feel that she does. I think it might be a cool showcase instead of using like maybe a Savage on her, Savage set. Could probably try and equip 4-piece Savage, 4-piece Rathalos if I did have the accessories. I just don't have it. I think 4-piece Rathalos will be pretty cool to put in some certain situations for your champion. So fully skilled up masteries. I have Helm Smasher on her actually for damage potential. I didn't go War Master on her. I think with certain stats and gear sets, I think Helm Smasher will be better. So we'll see on how that does. I'm just gonna try her out on the Hydra. That's the reason that I got her, basically, just to improve my Hydra team a little bit. So this is my Nightmare Hydra team. Usually use this team. I think for this one I could replace Krisk, but then I'll lose out on the high resistance ally. So maybe I can remove my boy here, Mishinagi, or can I remove Artak? I don't really need Artak. He does provide some damage and solid utility, but I think out of these 6, I think my Artak could be the most replaceable. And then I replace him with the Archer, and I'm basically set to go. So I will have added it to the kit of utility, Provoke and Hex, which goes very well with Mishinagi. And then I'll have Decreased Speed and Feel of Terminator. So that will be actually very, very useful for this one. Although Krisk does apply Decreased Speed, he's also currently my high resistance tank for the Head of Mischief. So I'll have to do this. I'll have to keep him in the team for now. I might even try building an Emic team. Not sure. Maybe Emic would be useful here in this position instead of Krisk. And then I basically have Ugo for the defense down and block buffs. I don't really have a great block buff champion at the moment in my team. But now with the Archer, because she provides lots of healing, I don't really need Ugo anymore. So I might explore my other champions that can apply healing. So Archer provides big stuff. Increased accuracy also there, but I cannot depend on this one to land my debuffs. So I did run her with 378 accuracy for this specific run. So let's go in there, and I want to see her in action together with my Acrizia. Of course, Acrizia is fantastic, so I want to see on their potential together. And I would love to get some awakenings on her. So now I've added her to my wish list, so hopefully that does something, and we'll see. Hoping to have a constant like provoke on this head right there. I always run my keys on auto. This probably I could run on semi-auto, so target the specific heads. So do I not have a provoke there? Maybe I should have checked my skill AI. She gonna get a turn? Yeah, big cleanse came through, but I'm okay. I don't really care. I can apply my debuffs very quickly. So I'm running at about 1 million damage per turn, and it's mostly because of Acrizia. So, ooh, I got there. All of my buffs stolen. That's not nice. The only way I can remove buffs is with my boy Mishinagi there. So, lots of buffs there, but I still think Mishinagi should be able to put in some work and remove them. But it's looking solid so far. Not so much different than my usual runs, because it's basically an Acrizia showcase. I just want to see her in action with the Merciless set. I'm not sure if it shows like an animation when she does the cooldown. Yeah, I'll let this run for a little bit and we'll come back. And we're back, guys. It took like 5 minutes 20 seconds to reach the 1 key here on Nightmare with the Archer. I might actually try her with Relentless next instead of the Merciless. I think her 4,000 defense is kind of low for just damage potential, since you want to be around the 5,500 mark, and my Merciless is still not good. With all the heads down, as you saw there, she did like 150k per head. So with this 6-piece Merciless, she's ignoring 35% of defense, plus Helm Smasher procs wherever possible. So yeah, some solid damage. Look at that, 42 turns, 47 million damage. When all the heads are down, my damage ramps up, but I think it's gonna be mostly Acrizia. I don't think the Archer can compete with Acrizia. I'll be pleasantly surprised if I pause this or I exit this and we see the damage. Which I'll actually do, because, well, I want to show you guys on her, and I'll play around with different builds before I submit my Nightmare damage for the week, right? So 46 turns, 51 million damage. Yeah, looks good. I still, I like when I have the HP burns. So not having the HP burns on all the heads is kind of limiting my damage here, I think, by a lot. So that's why I had my boy Artak, although on auto, possibly this head would have managed to apply the cloud beforehand. So it really depends, especially when you're running full auto. It really depends on whether things are going to go your way. So you see here, it equalized at about 1 million now damage per turn. So here, ideally I would have targeted this head, but I want to see on what my team is going to do now with CV out. Acrizia sacrificed herself for the good of the team. There we go. Chris gets my CV out, and CV should revive my Acrizia and get this done. So when there's no defense down, the Archer does like 20k, which isn't a lot at all. But I'll try different builds for sure. Before I make the decision on the set that I'll have for her. So I think if I end battle here, we'll see the damage. at the end. We'll see Archer. 10 million damage, comparing it to 14 million damage by Mishinagi. Mishinagi, though, is 5-star awakened, 5-star blessing, which is very, very good for crit damage number boost. Plus, he's on Relentless, which that's what I probably should have done on Archer now that I think of it. And also gets extra defense from the blessing. So, pretty cool damage overall. Not what I was hoping, but again, my Merciless is kind of crap. I think I have to use other gear until I can farm more of Cintranos, but definitely good champion to have in your team. If I don't even use her on my Nightmare team, she's gonna go on my Brutal team just so I can have like a high damage Brutal team for sure. But yeah, guys, last chance. I think Plarium has really surprised us with all these events lately, but I still think it's gonna be the last chance to get the Archer, since the collaboration ends on the 3rd or something of the month. So with that, thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.